Time now for the second of 6 on this Super Wild Card weekend. And off we go on this Saturday night. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's going to test this secondary right away. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. That one intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 ready, 70 ready. Go.
He'll drop to throw. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Niners are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be third down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. They'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. DeForest Buckner brings him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Gibbs. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws. Wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. He'll look to throw. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run here with Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
A short game, down to the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal. Now, faking the give. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now, they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Carlson's kick is good. And the Lions will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go! Check go!
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They bring the tight end in motion. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he gets this up close to the 40. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up. Third and a yard. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. So after 1, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, it's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Back to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. Second down and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Open man, it's Jameson Williams.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Throwing now on third and long. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up fourth and a mile.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Let's go now. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Right back to Pearsall again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing now from the gun. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. That's complete. He's got it to London. They will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw again. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Detroit. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
His kick is good. Makes the score Lions 17, 49ers 7. Daniel Carlson.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
And this will be incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained, and I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
The Lions called their first timeout. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. That is fielded at the 13. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout.
Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Lions 17, 49ers 7.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to fight,
he gets free inside the 30. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the 49ers are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the...
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
He'll go right back to Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Here's a third down and 4. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got it at the 7. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. He'll get this out to his running back. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught right side. It's London. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Next way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. Down the sideline. And he will score. David Njoku. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that one incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down is right.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Lions will extend this third quarter lead.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Go!
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Pass caught by Pearsall. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And the Niners are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Head to 60. Head to 60. Set go.
Back to throw. And he's into the end zone yet again. David Njoku. Touchdown, 49ers. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7.
19. Target. 19. Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They hand it to Gibbs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Lions 1st down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
throwing now on 3rd and long. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
Here's the Lions punt team now, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
On the jump.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Ready up. Let's go. Take go.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. They'll look to throw again. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Here's 1st down. Now McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now on 2nd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And with that throw, Mike, now they're clearly in position where they can at least attempt to tie the game with a field goal. But I don't think they should take the foot off the gas. Continue to take shots downfield. Continue. See if you can come away with a touchdown, knowing you at least have a field goal try if the touchdown doesn't work out.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. We'll see how they want to play this. It's third down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Reminder, these rules different from the regular season. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. And all replay challenges come from upstairs. We'll play as long as we need to until we get a winner. As if playoff football wasn't stressful enough, it is jacked up now. We're back underway with this postseason overtime session. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey, working his way for a short pickup to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he's got another one. David Njoku. Touchdown, San Francisco. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Oh, and he missed it. It's no good. And now that makes things a bit more interesting. This is a 6-point game. So now a touchdown and an extra point on this next drive turn into a game winner. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have the Lions first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Detroit.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch. But I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
1st and 10. A run here with Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. Picked off by Giamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. It was as tight a game as anyone could hope for. It took overtime to find a winner. But they will advance in these playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X